Look. It's not that shallow, is it? First camping trip of 2026. It's the second day of February, 8 o'clock in the morning. I've not arrived at my destination yet, but I'm not too far away. Now, I've just pulled off the busy dual carriageway because I spotted this little river here. So I've come down a little track here to do a little bit of filming, and then I'll get back on the dual carriageway and continue with the journey. This is such a lovely little spot here. Can you see there the little fishing boats? Let me just show you around here first. So there we are, folks. There's the bike loaded up with the camping gear, and I've got my metal detecting equipment also. Now it looks quite a lot of gear, but to be honest, there's not a lot of weight there. We've got a tarpaulin there, which I use to put under the tent, under the ground sheet, and then my stainless steel scoop there for digging on the beach, metal detecting, waterproof bag with the tent and the sleeping bag and the inflatable mattress, and in that bag there I've actually got my rucksack, which I'll need. I've got all my electrical equipment in there, chargers and things, and also a notebook. I'll need my rucksack when I go out during the daytime on the beach and wherever else. A bit of a package there with some tyre levers. I've got my metal detector there, this one here, and then a folding seat chair, and then my waterproofs there just in case it rains. So yeah, in the box, the top box, I've got all my cooking equipment, you know, all my little bits and bobs and toiletries and gas bottles, water, little bits and bobs. So yeah, what a beautiful spot. So for who doesn't know, we're in South Brazil and we're in the state of Santa Catarina, which is the second to the last state before going into Uruguay, right down the bottom end of Brazil. So as I said, I'll continue now, get back on the dual carriageway there, and I've probably got another 10k to go before coming off and then heading towards the coast. Now we're going to a place called, anyway, a lovely woman, she gave me a couple of options of where I could camp, undercover, hard standing, or under some trees. So I've chose under the trees, but there's everything. I'm going to show you around anyway. So down there takes you to the beach and maybe the town also, but down there definitely takes you back to the town. So this is the entrance of the place, look. I remember now seeing this on Google. Really nice lady, Teresa. Quite a few people in here, as I mentioned. We've got a little gift shop there on the entrance. A few camper vans, so you've got hard standing under cover there for tents. I don't know what that place is there, but through there you've got the bathrooms and the kitchen. So you've got all these camping spots here, look, undercover, all round there. Around there, look. You've got this area here, tables and chairs. And then here, my little spot which I've chosen. So So just here, put the tent there, and then in here you've got the communal area, the kitchen and the bathrooms through there. So you've got tables and chairs, two fridges, 2 cookers, reception there. I don't want to do too much filming, people sat around, it's still early in the morning, so people are having the breakfast. But anyway, I'll get my tent set up. So here we go then, I'm all set up. It's 10:20 now. So my little tent there, 2-man Nautica, separate fly sheet and a built-in ground sheet. I've got a inflatable mattress this time, Nautica sleeping bag, and 2 inflatable pillows I've got to blow up. Oh yeah, I think I bought too much, you know, I always bring too much, I do. 3 bags of clothes. I'll probably use next to nothing, to be honest. Well anyway, now I'm going to make a cup of tea, I think. Everyone sat round having the breakfast. As I say, it's still early, 10:20 in the morning. So I think I'll have a cup of tea and then we'll go for a wander. Land Rover there, look. Hey, there's lots of Spanish speaking people in here, these youngsters. Young lads. I'll say lads, young men in the 20s. And women. Right, I'll just show you around here now. Everyone's gone. I think most people have gone to the beach now. So you've got the reception here, look. Seating area, sofa, table, chairs, another table, 2 more actually, and chairs. And then you've got this communal area here for everyone to use. I'm making a cup of tea, so I'm boiling some water at the moment. So there's that cooker there, 2 fridges, another cooker there, another sofa there. You've got all these pans, and then up there cutlery, cups and plates and cutlery, and a sink, 2 sinks to do your washing up, and you've also got a microwave. So basically there's everything, isn't there, to make some food. Bring your food, gas, electricity, fridge, there's everything you need. I've got all my own gear, but I'll use this to boil my water and cook my food. And here we have the toilets, sinks, 2 urinals, 1 toilet, 2 toilet, and here, what do we have here? Imagine the showers. Yes, 1 shower, 2 shower, 3 shower, all hot water, which is good. Very basic, but you know, it's camping, isn't it? Sufficient, eh? Well, the most important thing, the bathrooms are clean. They don't smell, so that's really important. Now then, I want to show you something here. This Land Rover here, Outbound Brothers. Look at the number plate, S. I think that's Sweden. She did say to me there's a couple here from, she couldn't remember whether it was Switzerland or Sweden. and I wasn't sure who was staying in the Land Rover, but I saw a couple, a youngish couple, a girl with bright blonde hair, so I assume it's them. They've gone to the beach now. But I'll have a chat with them later. It's hot here in this area. But anyway, they've got shade there, the tents. So you've got a barbecue here, you've got one there also. Look at all the tents packed in there. So those Spanish speaking people, apparently they're from Argentina. So, if he's got a Swedish Land Rover here, how's he got that here? Shipped it over. Or has it come from Northern America? Drove down from there. Maybe. Let's go and have a wander down here. It's all tourism here. Guarda do Embaù, Santa Catarina. Oh, another one, Pousada. Well, it's a lovely day. I've had a little bit to eat and I've also bought some food with me. So I want to find out where the beaches are and also have a look around the town centre. Here, look, an house, a wooden house with 2 bedrooms, a big piece of land, 450,000. What's that? Is that dollars or reals? It looks like dollars to me. Another camping here. What's that, Mum? There's another camping there, look. Camping surf camp. Yes, we're in the right direction. I've only walked 150 metres, not far at all. Here's one for rent. I've just passed 2 behind me there. There's a pousada, look. They're everywhere. Everyone's after making a little bit of cash, aren't they? So imagine down here to the beach in the town. Little restaurant there. So this must be coming into the town. Sorveteria, ice cream parlour. Little restaurant there. And a chemist. Shop here. I think I've rode round here actually when I came into the place. One-way system. So yes, this little village type, very small town, eh? Oh, supermarket, yes, I did pass here actually. I want to have a look in there when I come back. Oh, another cafe. Another one here, bar, cafe. There don't look many people in. Another one here, pizzeria. Guarda there. Clothes shop. Clothes shop. Hey. Yes, I came down there when I entered the place. Sorveteria, another ice cream parlour. Clothes. Beach clothes. Beach World shop. Another little cafeteria. Parking here, look, motorbike 20, car 40. Bar, restaurant, clothes. So here we go, look, this is the bottom end. A lot of the same things, clothes shops. Typical holiday town. Souvenir, clothes shops, restaurants, bars, ice cream parlours. Another sorveteria, look, ice cream parlour. So that's 3. Restaurant. Parking, that's another good thing. Here we go, look, now this place here, from what I know about it, you've got 2 sides to it. You've got the river side, which is here, and then on the other side there, the beach, is the sea side, the open sea. Can you see? Can you see the sea, the waves breaking in the distance? And what you do to get across there, you've got 2 choices. You get a boat across, or walk across, wade across. Look, people taking boats out. Obrigado. The guy was trying to sell me sunglasses in there. I said, no mate, I said, I've got sunglasses, I hardly ever use them. He said, yeah, but the sun, you know, it's no good for your eyes. I said, where I was born, there's no sun, so my eyes need plenty. They were laughing. So here we go, look, you've got this side here, the riverside. Nice place. Lots of boats, trying to get a bit of custom. Taking people across, and look there, plenty of people walking across. I wanted to do some metal detecting down here. That was my idea. Early in the morning, tomorrow morning. So look, they're all walking across in the same place. There must be a bit of a sandbar there where it's a bit more shallower. I think they only charge about 5 reais to cross. You got paddle boards here, stand-up paddle boards, and kayaks to rent. Yeah, look. Lifeguards here. Loads of little fish here, look. See them? So you've got these bikes also, look. Bike aquatica. pedal bike to rent. So you've got sand dunes all the way down there, and then a beach there. Well, it's up to the shoulders of them people there. Look, it's not that shallow, is it? Oh, there's an aeroplane there over the other side. There's a guy there doing a bit of fishing with the throw net. Yeah, nice place. Very nice. It's not too hot actually today, it's quite nice. Well, that's it folks, I'm back up at the top end of the town. A few people getting in the restaurants now, places getting a little bit more busier. Guarda do Embaù, Palhoça, Santa Catarina, South Brazil. Beautiful beach. And if you're interested in watching any metal detecting videos on the beach, you can find me on my channel, The Beach Detective, okay? So here we have another beach which isn't too far from Guarda do Embaù, about 10k up the road, and this is called Ponta de Papagaio, so the point of the parrot, like the beak of the parrot. So there's this part to it. A few motorhomes parked up there, look. And there's another part to it just there, like the closed part. So at the end of the road there, look, you've got boat trips, and there also Passeios de Barco. So you can get on a boat there and go out to sea. Right, and this is the other part to it. I imagine the open sea is down there through that gap in the rocks. You can see the waves there in the distance. So I imagine the open sea is over there, that direction. And then here, look. Beautiful place, a lot of people about there. Really nice and calm. Good place for kids, because you've not got big waves, have you? Very calm. So anyway, that's another one. Ponta de Papagaio. As I say, it's about 10k up the road from where I'm staying, going back north. Now we're going to go back in direction of my camping, and there's a place called Pinheira. We'll have a look in that place. So this one here is the other place I mentioned, Pinheira. So a little town, and down there's the beach. Behind me is a little park, look. A couple of benches there. It's a very small place actually. So I'll take you down to the beach there now. There we go then folks. There's a few people on this beach. So this is Praia de Pinheira. Very small beach. Lots of people in the water there. So a really popular place by the looks of it, and right over the other side there. So here we go, look, the bottom end of the town. As I say, just a small place, but very popular. And it's about 5k, I should say, back to my camping, going back down south. So I'll be on my way back now. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon now. Right then, my friends, I'll leave this video at that then. I've been to the supermarket on the motorbike and the petrol station, and also visited those 2 beaches which I've shown you. So now we know. Very nice place it is, very nice, very peaceful. And I've just found out also, I've spoke to the couple who owns the Land Rover, and they're from Sweden. Only young, 26-year-old and 21. So they bought the Land Rover about 7 years ago in England, in the UK, took it to Sweden, renovated it, and then shipped it over to Colombia. Then from Colombia they drove down to Uruguay. That's where they leave the Land Rover. That's where they store it. Now they're here for 3 months, travelling around Brazil, back to Uruguay, store the Land Rover, then fly back to Sweden. And he works online while he's here, so very good. They go back to Sweden to work also, and come back and do a bit more travelling. Very good, very nice people. And the other people, the group of Argentinians who are here, they've got a band. So in the daytime they're around the campsite, and in the evening they go playing in the town, in the bars. So good life, eh? And when the summer's over they go back to Argentina. I've been speaking to the guy who works here at the site. I thought he was the husband of the Lady Teresa, but no, he works here. Oh yeah, now I know. Tomorrow I'll be doing some metal detecting, so anyone interested in metal detecting, checking out that channel, The Beach Detective, okay? And I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time on the next camping adventure. I'll be heading a little bit more south from where I am now. So don't forget, we're in Santa Catarina, South Brazil. And this place here is under Palhoça, which is a little bit south of Florianopolis, the capital. Okay. Guarda do Embaù, the name of the town. So, thanks a lot. See you soon, folks. Look after yourself. Bye.